Oh no. Oh
We
no.
are live. What is going on, ladies and gents? It has been a slow news week in crypto. Everybody hanging on to the edge of their seats, trying to figure out which way the market's going to go. Are we up? Are we down? Are we sideways? Are we wrecked again? Are we back to new all-time highs? Is the Fed going to save us? There's rumors of $1.5 trillion money printer going burr. We got Trump calling for massive rate cuts, telling the haters to sit down, pardoning CZ. Question is, are we back? And to help us answer that here, we got our resident chart expert, Mr. Andrew here. It's a nice looking W on the Bitcoin chart there. How we doing today,
Oh,
guys?
I'm very excited. It's
How bullish are you?
I'm so bullish. I'm a bit too bullish. I've been buying a bunch of shit. I'm probably gonna get wrecked, but I don't know. Like it's like you said the other day, like sentiment's so low. Like nobody wants to touch any of this stuff right now. I personally like when things are on discounts. I like when there's W's coming in at the bottom of the ranges. And so for me, I'm kind of loaded up. And like even looking at equities market, right? It's up, up, up. I think the CPI print tonight is going to be bullish as well. That's what I think a lot of people were speculating on. And so I do think we're in an environment where things are like, okay, I think a lot of the damage is done now. I think we can start trying to like work our way up and climb the wall of worry. So yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
mean,
more bullish than
I think absolutely stellar time, especially on alts if you're buying spot. For any sort of leverage positions, I don't know, my butthole puckers a little bit still.
yeah. I don't want to leverage trade. I like I just stick to the spot market. Oh
Yeah, spot market. Hell yeah, man.
yeah,
I think
safe.
you should do 100x, man. Don't be a pussy.
I don't want to get blown up again.
I'm so ready to get Trump and having him speech something negative, getting another minus 40% day.
Isn't he supposed to speak in like 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that?
Wait, is
Yes.
he? Oh,
Yeah,
dear
it has
God.
3 p.m. today, 3 p.m. U.S. time.
What is that? That's like what,
Like,
4 a.m. for us or something?
yeah. So
Dear.
good time for the market to dump in the middle of the night again.
No, it's gonna be positive. It's gonna be good. He's gonna be like made a good trade deal with China. Everything is resolved now. Back to normal. I hope so.
But yeah, I don't know. Like again, usually when the market is very fearful and crypto Twitter is crying as it is, I think it's the best time to buy. And
Yeah.
obviously, like end of the year, how many times is November and December like very bullish? Like many,
Always.
many.
I mean, like I've had the best performance always coming in October, November, and
Yeah,
then selling until the end of the year to the New Year's. Like I've always
That's
made
what they
money
want
doing
you to
it
think.
this way. I'm betting on it this year again. Let's see. I think, like I said, like I was waiting for this W to come in on Bitcoin. We're finally getting that double bottom structure. We held this reload zone. We bounced out of that 78.6 twice now. So obviously there's a lot of buying support here. And so I think this is that base finally that we was talking about. And so we have permission for the markets to rally technically. And all that needs is just the bulls to step up and show up now. And then off we go. Definitely looking more bullish than we were earlier in the week. This bullish bottom is kind of what I wanted to see. Momentum wise, we never got oversold conditions or bullish diversions, but that's okay. We got location and structure for now. So yeah, I mean, like you can play this W if you really wanted to. You can try to play on that breakout, risk against the low of that W there, and then yeah, do like a simple 2-to-1 kind of idea. So that's one way you can try to play it. The other way for me is I'm playing it through the altcoins. So I bought a few different things today, which I'll showcase right after this chart. Ethereum as well is starting to shape up. Not quite a W, mainly because the candle bodies are technically lower than the left side here. But if you're just going by wicks and tails, then this is technically a W slowly coming in. So once we can confirm, break that neckline right there, I do think we have a pretty good window for things to rally. And so far, it's looking okay. I mean, we do have these two moving averages as resistance right at the moment. And you got your 38.2 for stop level, kind of. So there is a bit of like a wall of resistance it has to break through. But if we do, then that's going to be a pretty bullish case, in my opinion. So fingers crossed that the CPI print tonight and whatever Trump has to say later on gives us that final push. Because otherwise we probably will just get rugged and things will probably just get nuked. But hopefully not, because I'm pretty long here right now. So yeah.
That's about the same analysis that I've been seeing a lot of places. Is good setup here for a bounce, but if we don't get above about where you were, that 117, 118, probably back down, sweep the lows, if not lower.
Yeah. So I'm my fingers are crossed. Like, I do like seeing this double bottom finally. Even on the CME chart, you got some nice double bottoms trying to form. And then if I come over here, stablecoin dominance is finally putting in a double top. Not quite confirmed yet, but getting very close to breaking that neckline. Couple W's within the alt indexes. And I mean, we're so close to that pushing through that I am getting more and more bullish on the markets here. And then like sentiment, across the board is quite mixed where, half the people are very bearish and then some of the traders are starting to be a little bit more bullish again. But like I look at the charts and like, man, I'm seeing W's, I'm seeing W's within reload zones, bullish divergences, right? So for me, like that's a complete setup. I bought this a little bit earlier in the week. Had to eat shit for the last 4 days. And then finally things are turning back around. So thankfully I was able to stick within my setup there. But yeah, like, starting to see W's starting to form all across. I think now it's kind of like where the market's like, okay, let's try to rally one last time. And
overall, like December is coming. We have Santa Claus giving us green days again, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
We'll see. It's coming up. Well, 5 days.
Yeah.
Or is it 4.5 days? Yeah.
November,
yeah.
29th.
7 days.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the rate cut.
Oh no, I think he's talking about November.
we're talking about Santa Claus here.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. yeah.
I think overall, like, despite the negativity, obviously, like a lot of liquidity was taken away. Like that's the fact. It will take the time to recover, and there is a lot of like people talking this is the bottom, but I don't know. This could be the top, to be honest. Yeah. 2026. I don't know what's gonna happen. Very curious what you guys think, but as for now, I think a lot of these like NI is undervalued, AVE is undervalued. Yeah. I truly think like companies that are making revenue in crypto, they're going more and more into TradFi for sure.
Yeah, I mean, look at like Link, for example. Link's got every stinking connection and adoption and integration in the world, making all kinds of cash, and they're under $20 still.
Yeah, I love Link. Link is a good name, solid name, and W's are trying to form. It's a matter of time for these W's to come in, and then we can start hitting the bids. Like I'm getting too bullish, I think. Probably gonna get my ass kicked here, but like sometimes the most uncomfortable trade are the best trades, and that's kind of how I feel like looking at a lot of these little bottoms kind of come in. But yeah, I mean, you shoot your shot, play your setups, and then live by the sword, die by the sword. So
I agree. I totally agree.
Sure you do. I don't know what you're talking about Santa Claus for. He ain't coming to see you, Jan.
I'm from the north. I'm literally from where Santa Claus was.
Yeah, but you're a naughty boy. Santa Claus doesn't come see the naughty boys and girls.
Just gonna leave you bags of coal and liquidations.
Right. He's gonna send Hansmuth over to give you an ass whooping.
God damn it.
Gonna send Krampus.
Krampus, yeah. That was the one I was looking up. Yeah, I was like, fuck.
But yeah, like
yeah,
what else are you seeing in the market? Like I was looking at Bitcoin ETF flows, like they've been very negative lately. Same thing with Ethereum. Yeah, very negative so far. If someone wants to share, here's the link.
I was kind of looking at gold.
Yeah,
I thought gold was pretty telling here when we got this big nuke. You know, I mentioned, like we were getting closer to some kind of pivot top on gold because, you know, once you start seeing retail lining up to buy gold, that's
like
probably
actually lining up. That was insane.
Yeah, like that's probably a sign that like the market's done now, you know, or at least momentarily. So, and we came into like pretty like these objectives, these 4.669 Foggenbaum levels. Generally, once those are hit, the market's kind of, you know, chills out. So that's kind of what we see here. You know, things are slowing down now. Trying to see whether or not we want to hold. I mean, this could easily turn into a W, and then we get that continuation of a rally. Or if the market is finally soft and weakening here, then, you know, that might actually start breaking lower. And then once that bearish confirmation comes in, then things might look pretty ugly for gold. You know, you got bearish divergences confirmed now. You're very overbought. So, I mean, realistically, what's the level that this can come down to? You know, 38.2, 3,900. And then ultimately, if we come back down into this rebase where things broken out, which would be a reasonable area for a retracement, in my opinion, then you got your reload zone down over here. And then that's kind of where I would be looking to try to buy gold again, is once it does come back into these levels. Also, you know, good tell sign of why you don't chase the market, because, you know, you might get smacked down there. It was interesting to see oil coming back pretty strongly. You know, big 30%. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think risk on.
It's pretty funny how like equities that are supposed to be like not that bullish are now very bullish. And basically, if you would have done only equities during this 6 months, you would have done way better than in altcoins.
Oh, dude, I've made more money in stocks than in altcoin this year. That's for sure.
That's crazy.
Think about that. Think about that. Like, think what you just said. Like, this should not happen. This should not happen.
It should not happen. I agree.
Hasn't happened yet.
There have been very good opportunities during this run. Like, anyone saying that we had a very bad year is I don't know. I don't know what you guys have been trading.
I've been buying a lot of just random blue chip stocks and stuff. Like, looks like I just hit my double on Intel on pre-market here, so I'm pretty happy about that. But these trades take months, man. Like, you know, I've been in this trade since June. So, you know, but
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being patient.
Yes, and that's all it matters. And
yes.
Yeah, I'm very bullish on the market, boys. Very bullish right now. Please, God.
Not the financial advice.
No, yeah, like don't, yeah.
Full port, long on everything.
You can copy my trades, whatever, but like, don't fucking get mad at me if they get blown up, please.
Can't remember. Did we look at on Tuesday? Did we look at the gold retracement if that rolls into Bitcoin?
I think we did maybe, but
I'll
think
bring it
that
up
would make
anyway.
a good rotation.
It's fun to look at. I'll bring it up here.
Yeah,
find it.
Gold Bitcoin chart comparison.
Where did that go? Of course, now I can't find it. All right. Well, I'll pull this up. You guys can talk about it while I find what I'm looking for.
All right. Yeah, we can switch to the new stuff now. I think that's pretty much all the charts I have for today. Oh, I bought some Hype actually. Hype is another chart that I'm actually really liking.
There's some Hype news going around right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Major Hype news. They're filing for they're filing to do an IPO, I believe.
Correct. So, I mean, that looks pretty bullish to me. I'm a big fan of W's, bullish divergences. If we did a fib range from this low to this high,
Hold on, you're not.
reload zone. So,
I don't think you're sharing right now.
am I not sharing the screen?
No, I can't. I kicked you off. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's okay. That's all right. They don't get to see that
Show
chart.
people the hype chart.
That's my golden chart. They're not allowed to see my charts. They got to pay a premium for this.
Oh. There you go. There's the hype chart.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think this looks pretty good here. Look at the reload zone. You got the double bottom. You got this big bullish divergence. I think we're in a good window here, nice simple 2-to-1 risk reward ratio trade. I think that's very manageable. Yeah.
I mean, with as much money as they're bringing in.
Yeah, I mean, I still use their product. I mean, I still trade on their decks pretty actively. They're making good rev.
Bro, sometimes X is just the dumbest. Like I have a bookmark folder where I save stuff to look at on the streams, and you'd think maybe they would put it in like order by the date that the articles was published, but no, they're just gonna put random ass stuff in there. I'm trying to find an article I saved 2 days ago, and it's like, here's a post from June of last year that you saved. Like, what? No, that's not helpful.
Good job.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, guys. That's what I wanted.
That's so helpful.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll keep looking for this. I'll let you guys. Let's have a look here at the inflows or outflows, I guess. There you go, Jan. Feast your eyes.
Bro, I told you, like, the ETF flows show very bad. I don't know why, like, I've been thinking, like, why are people now selling? Because if Fed is going to take away quantitative
tightening,
yes,
yeah.
They can go QE, and that means there's going to be a lot of money coming in. And I would suspect that people or institutions would put money in ETFs.
Well, I think it's because they made enough money climbing up this wall, and so for them to like start taking profits now wouldn't be a bad idea. And then they kind of reset the portfolio, as we get into like the new year kind of euphoria, maybe. I think now is probably they want to maybe perhaps de-risk because they've been buying a lot, over the year. But yeah, I mean, there could be a tax sell-off season thing as well. Portfolios like to rebalance their books. But yeah, I mean, fuck, for me, like I'm bullish, so I'm like, I don't care what these motherfuckers do. I'm buying. Fuck these people.
Here we go. Finally found what I was looking for.
Good job.
Stupid ass internet. Yeah, that's what we wanted to look at. So when $30 trillion market cap gold, as that comes back down, if that were to start rolling some of that market cap into Bitcoin, this is the estimate of what the prices would be. So 1% of the current, the $30 trillion market cap of gold pushes us to 134. 5% send us to almost $250,000 per Bitcoin. And you can see some pretty spicy numbers in between here. If gold has another leg up in it, when it does eventually start capitulating, where are those people going to go? I can't imagine they're going to be going back into the dollar. That wouldn't make any sense. Bitcoin seems like the next logical choice.
Yeah, I mean, look at gold also. Like, again, maybe people are finally starting to buy real estate, like in the golden age.
It's one thing that I'm making more of.
Isn't mortgages at like all-time lows now or something?
Not all the time, but like definitely came down.
Yeah. So I mean, It doesn't hurt to buy, I guess. I mean, gold to BTC. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time. I mean, like I said, W's are coming in. So.
Well, outside of that, we got a couple bullish stories to look at here. Probably the biggest thing, CZ pardoned by the great Donald Trump. Donald Trump coming out saying it was stupid. He didn't really commit a crime. Had lots of good people come in and tell me you need to pardon this guy, so he did. From my perspective, I think all this really does, or the main thing this does, obviously from a PR perspective, clears his name. But should whatever limitations were put on him by the powers that be, the SEC, the Fed, etc., those should get eliminated or removed now that he is pardoned. He's already done his time, so it's not like he's getting out of jail early or something like that. Already done the time, but clears his record as far as I know. This is super, super bullish for the markets in the U.S., crypto markets in the U.S. I've even seen talks of, rumors, whether or not verified yet, but that CZ's talking with Trump about bringing back Binance US in full steam, which could be, an absolute massive win for the Western markets.
This is what's going to happen. CZ is going to join World Liberty Finance as an advisor. World Liberty Finance will pump, and that after that, Binance will basically come back to US.
Why not?
Something like that. I do believe that World Liberty Finance will get CC somehow involved.
Well, I did see a story rumoring that Eric Trump said he wants to buy Binance.
Oh, really? No way.
I don't know if that's on the table or not, but this is the other rumor I heard after the CZ pardon right here. Old curly pube head cucumber eater talking about getting a pardon. He's hanging out with Diddy right now. Like, he's out. Is Diddy out yet?
No. Oh wait, I thought he got away.
He got off of like some stuff, but I don't think he got out of everything. But serious, all the real crimes he got. I don't know how, but got off of those, and just some minor bullshit, I guess. So
I think he has the same lawyer as OJ.
Yeah. Well, I see a lot of talk about this. If this happened, what do you think the market reaction would be if SBF got out, and how quickly would he be opening a new crypto project?
No, he will raise a new fund. Galaxy or Paradigm will lead it, and FTT token will pump.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the chart I forgot to show was FTT. Yeah. The chart actually looks bullish. Funny enough. It's got a buy signal on it right now.
No way.
But how? I mean, number one, why would they pardon him? That's just retarded. I don't think it's going to happen. Number two, if they did by some wild stretch of the imagination pardon him, why would anybody why would he be legally allowed to go back out and do, like, if you, for example, the Wolf of Wall Street thing, like Jordan Belfort, once he got indicted, he can't go and run another similar business doing, stock trading like that anymore. He's not allowed to. It's why would SBF be allowed to come back in and do stuff like that? And three, who the hell would want to invest in this dude after he just fucked everyone? He's obviously not a good dude. I never thought he was very smart. Anytime you talk to him, this guy's a moron. Why is he running the biggest exchange in the world? This guy is an idiot. Just, I don't know. I don't know why anybody would want to reinvest in him or not. But
yeah,
I guess
it's because it's crypto. People forget. People are willing to bet on the fame, right? It's like people still ended up investing in Suzu, after blowing out 3AC, and then they still participated on his new exchange, which ended up blowing up. So it's people just don't care at the end of the day. It seems.
Yeah, they're like, well, is there a chance you're gonna make me money? Then whatever.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you did it once, so maybe you could do it again, kind of thing.
Despicable. Well, we only got a few minutes left. I actually got a call I got to jump on. We got some other good stuff to cover here, though. Trump, he's got a meeting or some kind of press conference today at 3 p.m., as we mentioned. I think it's Eastern time, so that is, 6 p.m.? That's about 12 hours from now. Or sorry, not 12, about, 10 hours from now. And first thing he's mentioned is there are massive rate cuts coming and a big announcement. Are the rate cuts the big announcement? There's been talk of the new crypto regulatory bill that they're trying to push through Brian Armstrong's been talking about that. What a speculation have you been hearing about his big announcement today? And is it going to be a positive announcement, or is he going to wait till after 4, like he did 2 weeks ago, to drop another bomb and nuke the markets?
I'm praying because I'm pretty low right now. I'm definitely leaning on the long side here.
You got your cheeks spread wide open, waiting for Trump to just come right in.
Please. I mean, the way I look at it is like, as long as there's no massive whale opening up a short position, we're okay.
Well, keep an eye on, where is it here? This guy. Oh, come on. The guy that's like been predicting all this stuff and making shitloads of money.
The whale that has like,
yeah.
Is he back?
They're Garrett Jin. They're saying it's now basically confirmed after the tariff announcement, and then he did the poly market bid on CZ getting pardoned. So everybody's like copy trading this guy. So you might want to keep an eye on what this guy's doing online tonight. If you see some action, you might want to start closing a few positions.
God damn it! God damn it! I just want an easy market. Fuck me.
No, we don't get those. There's no easy markets. Yeah, another massive story. $1.5 trillion to be printed starting after the rate cuts here. Now they say this said rate cuts in October and November. There is no rate cut potential in November. It's just October. Next potential will be in December, but it's like the last day of October and one of the early days in December. So you kind of split the difference there. But we all know QE is coming. We all know money printing is coming. Whether or not the exact date is after this October cut is yet to be seen, but we could be setting up for a massive November, and maybe even some $20 coffees like Jan's favorite.
No, I'm saying this, like every time we print more money, things get more expensive, and if this quantitative, what do you call it?
Quantitative easing.
Yeah. Like if that comes in play, there's $6 trillion just waiting to be deployed.
7.4.
7.4.
Yeah, $7.4 trillion liquidity bomb sitting in the money market funds. Basically, Treasury bills earning 5%, waiting for the Fed to unleash rate cuts, and that will come dumping in. It's actually a pretty interesting article. Give some information. What happened. 1998. 1.3 trillion money market fund, Fed cuts, tech bubble ignites. 03, 2.1 trillion, housing market mania begins. 09, 3.8 trillion, everything rallies 300+% on stocks. 2025 now over double pretty much the previous one, just waiting, and it just says here, unknown territory.
No, this should be mega boom.
Yeah, $25 coffees for Jan.
Okay, well, we're gonna own a lot of Bitcoin, so
I own
yeah, overall, this is actually a really good kind of breakdown of what could happen and what's happened historically when these rate cuts come in and we have trillions and trillions of dollars sitting in these money markets, sitting these treasury bills just idle. There's so many other factors as well. I mean, a lot of banks are completely upside down right now. We've seen the unrealized losses continue to grow for banks all across the U.S. Obviously, the money printing coming in here. It's it's going to be an interesting next couple months here. I imagine, we're going to see some expensive eggs, but we're going to see stock market and Bitcoin just absolutely continue to rip. How long it rips for, that is a good question. At some point, those chickens got to come home and roost.
Spring of 2026.
Hopefully, spring of 2027. Let's get us a good year here. We got to at least get through the elections. Like, they're not going to let the markets die before the elections, bro. Now, whether or not Bitcoin, can keep up and stay correlated with those markets the whole time, who knows? But we could be getting into silly goose territory very soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Good end of the year. Santa Claus is coming. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Santa is coming. I will write personally to Santa Claus to give us a bull run.
Well, what else? There was something else I was going to bring up here. I don't remember. It's something relating to this. Oh well. Just imagine I said something really intelligent, smart, and insightful. Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend reading this. Kind of really explains what very likely is going to happen in the next coming months here.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that was what I was going to say. Another thing that's not factored into this. So the $7.4 trillion is in the money market funds. There's currently, I think it's 3.2 or 3.4 trillion dollars that's tied up with banks that they need to hold these as like treasury reserves. Well, the Genius Act has a loophole in it that opens up these bank reserves if it's going into stable coins. There's another $3.2 trillion the Genius Act just opened up as these stable coins come online, and they can funnel that previously locked up money into stable coins and let those start flowing. So that 7.4 plus the 1.5 printing and plus another 3.2. So that's a lot of trillions of dollars coming into the markets. That's like almost 12 trillion over the next year plus flooding into the markets. Nice. We institutional run chart hopefully will start to look a lot more like this. Retail FOMO has driven the last markets. We could just do this nice climb, up and away off the screen here.
I mean,
it's not going to be a bear market. Never again.
Actually, this is a great picture. I love this. This says the Bitcoin then versus now. Eddies and birds and troubles, and then now it's manufactured. Just straight, slow climb, institutional up. Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, rather slow news week overall. Everybody's just kind of waiting for what's going to happen tonight with the with Trump's speech, and then next week with the rate cuts, with the money printing decision, with the money markets, and a whole host of other things spooling up in the background on the macro. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I actually got a call here I got to hop to in a minute, but if you guys want to stay on and chit chat, you're welcome to.
No, I think we're good here. I think we covered everything in the markets. Mostly just waiting for the CPI print in like an hour and a half. And then whatever Trump has to say in 6 whatever hours.
Bro, you better not go to bed. You better stay up all night and watch the charts.
Honestly, like I have insomnia right now, so I haven't slept in 3 days. So, I think I'm gonna probably be staying up anyways. So let's see.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and retweet. If you have a chart you want us to look at, if you got a story you want us to cover, let us know. And if you are in the business looking for OTC secondaries or M&A, we're one-stop shop for that. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, let us know. We can help connect you with the proper buyers or sellers in the market and get some deals done for you. Otherwise, we'll see you back here next Tuesday. I'm sure there's going to be a lot happening between now and then. So make sure to turn on notifications, and we'll see you soon.
No, absolutely. I think next week we will cover some more M&A deals that we have. Market has been very hot for us, so time to cover.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Kobe for DMing me because I was talking shit about the Echo acquisition.
Bro, I have one thing to say. His revenue numbers don't make any sense. I just got confirmation from another group. It's 10 million that he fucking raised for Monad, or was it Mega ETH?
Yeah, Mega ETH.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, we should definitely cover that next week, maybe.
Yeah, we should dig in a little bit. I can see. So like I've been kind of thinking about this. I can see where he would definitely get a lot closer to where that evaluation would make sense. I think, obviously Coinbase overpaid because he is who he is, and they're trying to leverage it for a PR stunt. That was a really smart move they did with the NFT as well. Like that got tons and tons of publicity, and will continue to get them tons of publicity. So I don't know if it's worth 25 million to their podcast only ever had like 100,000 at its peak viewers. He's definitely a big name and a cool incident, cool PR stunt. But I don't know if it's $25 million PR stunt. Anyways, we can talk more in depth about that later. But one thing I did kind of think would be interesting is, someday for us to build up Acquire.Fi and get acquired for $500 million. I think this kind of lays an interesting roadmap for us. Maybe we'll talk about that on next week's podcast.
Oh, sounds good.
All right.
Good.
See you, everybody. I got to hop on another call.
Catch you guys next week.
Later.